What's going on, guys? It's the Independent Experience coming to you again tonight, January 5th, 2020. We weren't expecting to do a video tonight, but I just happened to open up the Kitco app and saw that all the markets were experiencing quite a run, so I figured we'd go ahead and pump out a quick video. Let's check out the big board and see where we're at. Gold is up heavily, currently at 1579.83. We're going to come back to gold in just a second. Silver is up at 1854, giving us a ratio of 85:21. Platinum is up almost at that $1,000 mark, currently at $994.16. And palladium is up over $2,000, currently at $2017.38. Palladium had a nice gain on Friday. It is at 62.50, but we've seen a little bit of loss on both copper and aluminum. Barrels of crude oil are up quite a bit at 64.30, and Friday we saw losses on Friday, but they are up from our last video. The Dow closed at 28,634.88, and the Nasdaq tomorrow will be starting off at 90,2077. If you guys are following the Bitcoin market, you know we saw quite a rise over on that market. Bitcoin is currently at 75.10 even. Tonight's big stacker shout out is Kevin Hubbard. Kevin Hubbard is a newer channel, guys. He's a newer subscriber to my channel, and sir, I do greatly appreciate that. But he's got some good content, guys. You're going to want to make sure you slide on over, check his channel out, let him know that the Independent Experience sent you. So, real quick, let's talk about what we're seeing on our markets. I think we can all pretty much be in agreement that these increases are all geopolitically inspired. I think the bombings that the U.S. did in Iran, to the Iranian general, are really helping escalate these numbers, unfortunately. But you know what? Lesser of two evils, I'd say. Gold, I did want to point out, one of the points of resistance on gold that we don't hear people talk about enough, and I've hinted at it on my channel, but I do think it stands to be talked about just briefly here. One of the main points of resistance in gold is $1,555.18. Now, I know that sounds like a really random number, guys, but $1,555.18 is the magic number for $50 a gram. $50 a gram, you have 31.1035 grams to a troy ounce, and you times that by 50, and you get that 1555.18. We have obviously pushed well past that this weekend once the markets open back up. Silver's kind of followed suit, though. It saw a huge jump. It's up over 50 cents from our last video on the 1st. But, guys, I think we're going to see a little bit of a dip down. Now, I'm no financial advisor, but I think once the U.S. markets start to open up tomorrow, I think we're going to start to see at least the precious metals here at the bottom start to come down just a little bit. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think are going to happen with the markets once they open up tomorrow. And well, let's talk about it. In tonight's video, I'm going to slide this out of the way. One of the new things we're going to discuss here on the Independent Stacker channel is some folding money. One of the things I got into with my kids, basically because of my kids, once I started stacking and dragging them along to coin shows, is paper money. These colorful fiat currencies are a lot more desirable in a child's eyes than stacking, of course. So, just buying silver bars and American Silver Eagles is not terribly exciting for an 8 and a 13-year-old like I have. But what is are pieces of paper currency. They're colorful and from far off lands. Got faces on them, things on the back. Pretty cool. This obviously is an older one. This is 5 dinars from the Central Bank of Iraq, featuring good old Saddam Hussein. So we talked about we're going to do some new content on this channel. This is just going to be one of the things we have. I have a decent paper currency folder that I've put together, and I've got a lot of things we're going to showcase in later videos for you guys. But I thought it would be nice to kind of remind some of these countries over in the Middle East exactly what kind of business we mean. You know, exactly what we can do to their country. We're not here to mess around. This is America. This is what we do. This is what we do. You don't want to mess with us? That's cool. You can do it. Go ahead and try. But we will end you. You think you got it bad now? Well, guess what? Ooh! We're going to take you down. We're going to bring you down a peg. Don't forget it. So guys, let me know what you think. Hear a lot of talking heads, talking about how America's kind of got themselves in a little bit of a hurt. You know, this is going to bring some retaliation against us. I really don't think we will see that. It's not going to take long for us to turn some of these countries that are against us into a sheet of molten glass. Yeah. Guys, I really hope that you enjoyed tonight's video. If you did, please go ahead and consider hitting that like button right over here. And if you happen to be new to the independent experience, go ahead and consider smashing that subscribe and jingle bell right here in the corner. Kaboom! So you can be notified of when new content is coming out. The independent experience is here once again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.